It's me again. It's been a while, huh? What is this? 9th of March, I think. I am not a very happy man right now. Why is it so hard to have like natural discourse when I'm on camera? Not as easy, not as natural. Things don't come to my mind as naturally. Um, so usually I just do the traditional report of what's been happening, which is what I'm going to do, and try to get on tangents and rants about other stuff. Anyways, I'm very sleepy because I've been spending too much time on screens and I get headaches, and that they make me want to sleep because sleep fixes these kinds of headaches. Um, so second semester of second year, we're I don't know, a third of the way in. I'm burnt out. Like when I sit in the computer and start doing work, I'm just going through the motions. I feel like I'm not really learning anything, which sucks. It's not very fun. Um, I've got a new video game which I'm working on with Andreas, my programmer, video game friend, creator. It's supposed to be like a turn-based grid boss battle thing. I don't know how well you can hear me. I'm not talking too loudly because I don't know if the other guys from the other room can hear me. Speaking of the flatmate, apparently this is going to probably be like the third or fourth night where he has a friend staying over sleeping here in a row. So I don't know what's happening. Is it just because he doesn't have any more night shifts on? He's a paramedic, so I'm like, he said, "Oh yeah, I won't be having night shifts for a while." And suddenly, as soon as that happened, this other guy shows up at my house, at our house, and starts sleeping. His friend starts sleeping over. Yeah, Wargroove came out on the 1st of February, and I have a problem because I've been spending too much time on it. I finished the campaign, and I got the two of the three unlockable characters, secret characters. Um, and I did all of that before they made the patch, which made the game easier. So, guess guess I'm fairly proud of that because it wasn't that hard to beat, even though it's supposed to be kind. Even though when I went on Reddit, a lot of people were complaining, but I don't know. Maybe those people were mainly like they're teenagers, or maybe it's because I have a background of Civilization 3. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I've been procrastinating too much with the war group and that kind of stuff. I even created I created my first Discord server dedicated to async wargroove games, which means like out of sync, so everyone plays their turn whenever they want. So usually you just play one turn per day, and then wait for everyone else to play, and then play the next turn the other day. Um, I've started reading more. I've read The Old Man and the Sea and Brave New World by. Okay, so Old Man and the Sea was for by Ernest Hemingway. I'm not sure on the first name. And the second was by Aldous Huxley, I think. Brave New World. Whatever. Now I'm reading American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. Whoa. So that's kind of a goal that I'm sort of managing to do, something that I've been wanting to do. Seems like I'll be going at the rhythm of one book per month, which is fair enough for me. Gradually increasing like the amount of pages I'm reading, so I'm increasing like how much I read, kind of thing. The first book was really short. The Old Man and the Sea is pretty short, easy read. Aldous Huxley was a little bit longer, but like I read it nonetheless with not much trouble. It was a really good book. Inspired me, gave me lots of good ideas. Should I try to fix lighting? Hmm. No, I won't do that. American Psycho is being fascinating nonetheless, even though I'm only like a fifth of the way in. It's interesting because even though it's like very description heavy, because it's describing like I don't even remember when this is happening, but it's describing like America in the early. Okay, wait. I don't even remember if they say when exactly this is, but it's describing America in the early 20th century, mid 20th century, something like that. Look, people from the new generation like me, we don't know exactly like how stuff like how much the difference in technology was between 1930s and the 1950s or 19 or even the 1910 to 1950. We don't understand like if we already I don't remember when the film was invented or like yeah, I'm going to stop there before I humiliate myself any further. But yeah, it's fascinating because it's describing a different age. Oh yeah, they have the Walkman. I need to look up when was the Walkman used because like the Batesman, which is our main character, he uses Walkman to listen to music, and everyone else uses. So it's around that time. Oh, and Donald Trump already exists. It's funny because now because of all the political stuff, and they mentioned Donald Trump and Ivanka Trump in the book. So I found that it's interesting. Like back in the day, how they thought already how like Donald Trump and that kind of thing were already recognized and people already talked about him. And look at him now. um, but yeah, I've been reading. What gives me tiresome. But yeah, there was a lecture the other day. Ian McKee came and gave it to us. Ian McKee's a fairly famous concept artist, pretty famous on Twitter, and it was really great lecture. It's like I followed him before he came here, not knowing who he was exactly, and then they announced him, and I was like, oh shit, it's this guy that I've been following for quite a while. And I was pretty psyched for the lecture. The main thing about I liked about his lecture is that he said that our directors don't want to see generalists. Like they assume that the skill to be able to do something is a given, and then what they want to see after you have those skills that become like givens when you're an industry professional. Uh, which I'm not, and I don't have those skills yet. It's after you have those skills, they want to see what makes you as an individual special. They want to see identity. They want to see what you like to do and what new ideas you can bring. They don't want you to just paint a. If they ask you for a gunslinger, they don't want you to just do a guy with a gun, that kind of thing. Ian McKee's like specialty, I guess you could say, is like flying spaceships and funky, rusty spaceships, and he talks a lot about inspiration and that kind of stuff, and he says he draws his from his origins, from like where he's from, Sunderland. Hope I didn't give away any like information I shouldn't, but he's from Sunderland and post-industrials, and he would go to dogs and abandoned buildings and that kind of stuff, and see all this crap, and then it inspired him, and I feel like that's probably kind of like my reference isn't exactly like where I'm from, also where I'm from, obviously, but my inspiration mainly comes from Trigger, animes, that kind of stuff. It's just like what the message and the style is what I want to do, kind of. I not exactly what I want to do, but I appreciate it and I admire it a lot more than anything else in art. Just do whatever the fuck you want, even if it's stupid or wacky, and apologetically going all the way in, not pulling back on the all any of the punches when being dumb or retarded, and just going full on. What else? I haven't gotten a job. I haven't been looking for one. I should. When I was coming home today, I was thinking like my life, like pretty much every time I'm coming back home today, all I think is I really should stop doing this, and I really should start doing this, and I really should stop doing that as well, and I really should start doing this as well. It's just like I know how to fix my life is just doing it, like getting into a routine, waking up early, stop looking at the screen, that stop procrastinating so much. I have an issue. I have a very big problem. It's like the whole creating a routine thing. I've been meaning to do that for so long, and I haven't managed to do it a single time. It's a gradual process, I know, but I've been trying for. I guess I haven't been trying hard enough. I've been listening to some more Digibro, which I enjoy. Very educative, I guess, like in learning how to critically think, and watching like the anime he recommends. That definitely also made me more aware of. He's got a good taste. I mean, it's not like he likes too obscure stuff. He likes fairly mainstream, but within the mainstream, there's like trash mainstream, and there's like good stuff. I don't know. I guess I'll go to sleep. I'm too tired for this, but I feel like I say too many times. But being tired and doing this is also good because you get to see a different side, I guess. Like people who I know only see the motivated side of me, but I don't really hang out with that. I have friends, but I don't really hang out with many friends that often. I don't have any significant other or anything close to that. So most of the time it's just me playing games and doing whatever else. Today I went to Albert Park for the first time in a while, and it was really nice. The weather was nice. I feel like I should do that more often. It's missing in my life. Time to go to just a green space and just look at the sky and take in some sunlight. Yeah. I'll go to sleep. Actually, I'll go check on the Discord and Wargroove, see if I have any turns to play, and then I'll go to sleep. And then tomorrow I'm going grocery shopping in the morning. I'm going to the gym after coming back from the grocery and cooking. And then I'll try to do some more. Post it on the group PowerPoint so we can do our third pitch Monday, the day after tomorrow, that is. Hopefully the audio is not too bad. You can kind of hear me. I won't even make any promises that I'll start doing these more often, because what's the point, really? I might. Good night, mother. I'm always kind of afraid that my parents will see this, so I probably shouldn't swear too much or be careful. I don't know. Good night, motherfuckers. There you go.